Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Nadzaratul binti Abdul Karim. My name is Siti ZULAIHA. Okay, today I will present the second assessment of SMG 3013 Geometry, which the topic is investigation of Eiffel Tower. Okay, firstly I will present the part A of this topic. In this part, I will share about the history, location, size, usage, and lastly I will show the diagram of this tower. I believe among of us was arrived at the Eiffel Tower, and I assume some of among of us to know about the history of Eiffel Tower. But it's okay, today I will share again what I know about the history of Eiffel Tower. Okay, this Eiffel Tower was built on 28 January 1887 and was finished on 31 March 1889. And then this construction was only for 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to finish this tower. Amazing, right? Okay. Then this tower was designed by Gustav Eiffel. Okay, the guy is the architect of this tower lah. Where the Eiffel Tower was located? Okay, this tower was located at Camps de Mars at 5 Avenue Anatole, France. Okay. Okay. As I said before, many of us will arrive and know some history of this tower, but I'm really sure, some of us didn't know about the size of this tower, right? Okay, today I will share about the size. Okay, firstly, this tower have the current height is 1063 feet, but the original height is 1024 feet. This tower consists 3 floors, the first floor, second floor, and the third floor. If I'm mistaken, the first floor have a huge area compared the second and the third one. Okay, the first floor have height 187 feet, and then the area is 14485 square feet. And then the second floor is the height 377 feet, and the area is 4692 square feet. And then lastly, the third floor is the height is 906 feet, and then the area is 820 square feet. Weight of metal frame is 7,300 tons. Okay, and lastly, the total weight of this tower is 10,000 tons. Okay, what is the usage of Eiffel Tower? Okay, of course, the first one, the usage is this tower is a monument of tourism. Okay, the second one, this tower have TV and radio relay in function at the top of this tower. And then the third one is this tower have a impressive scenery from the first floor. And lastly, what I'm attractive of this tower is the visitor can also try several activities such as cruise under the Sini River and jump on the board of vessel very close to the tower. Amazing, right? Okay. Lastly, as I promised, I will share some figure of this Eiffel Tower. Okay. There is conceived 2 figure of Eiffel Tower. The first one is the morning view, and then the second one is on the night view. So enjoy the figure, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today my name is FATIN AZIRA binti ZAMZURI. Would like to talk about the geometrical shapes of Eiffel Tower, which is a pyramid, half circle, triangle, and square. First, let me talk about a pyramid, which is representing for the whole building. It does need to have very big foundation because it's already heavy, which is the reason why Eiffel Tower one of the most stable in this world. With the height of 1063 feet tall with the base of 300 meter times 324 meter, this is one of the reasons Eiffel Tower is the most stable building in this world. Next, let's talk about half circle, which is a curvature of the building legs. It helps to make the structure look more substantial, more impressive, entrance, and wind resistant. This half circle is actually a non-structural element with the diameter of 74.24 meter. Next, we talk about triangle, which stand on a four lattice green piers that taper inwards. Has exactly 186 triangle on it, which help the structure become stronger. Each triangle has a specific purpose to hold 10,000 tons of the weight of Eiffel Tower. Last but not least, the square-shaped desk is made for a visitor review place. For the first floor, which placed on 57 meter height with the area base of 187 feet, this is made for a toilet, gift shops, and museum. The second floor, which placed on 150 meter height and have a base area of 377 feet. This is placed for a restaurant and a gift shop in Eiffel Tower. Last but not least, the square shapes of Eiffel Tower, which have an area of 820 square feet, which is made for the operation of Eiffel Tower. So the base area of Eiffel Tower is a 124.9 meter.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nadzaratul and BINTI ROSDIN. So I'm going to introduce a few concepts of geometrical shapes that can be applied on the Eiffel Tower that we have investigated. So without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost, from the four-sided of pyramid from the Eiffel Tower as a geometrical shape, we identify that the height of the Eiffel Tower is equal to 324 meters. Next, from the base of the Eiffel Tower, there are four large half circles with diameter 74.24 meters. Last but not least, from the base of the Eiffel Tower there also consists of a square base, which is the length of each side for the square base is equal to 124.9 meters. From all of the information given, we can apply several theorems of the geometrical shapes on the Eiffel Tower. First, we can apply the theorem of area and volume for the pyramid based on the four-sided pyramid and the square base by the given height and base. So next, we also can apply the theorem of circles to find its area by the given diameter. Let us focus on the area and the volume of the pyramid first. By the theorem, the total area is equal to the total of lateral area and the base area.
So the total area of the pyramid is equal to 2542801.63 meters square.
So we done by the area, we move to the volume of the pyramid. By the theorem, the volume is equal to the 1/3 multiplied by the base area and the altitude of length, which is height.
So the volume of the pyramid is equal to 1684801.08 meter cube.
We move to the next section, which is the half circles of the Eiffel Tower. By the theorem, the area of the circle is equal to the pi multiplied by the radius square. But before we determine the area of the circle, we need to find its radius. Radius is equal to half of the diameter, so the radius of the half circle is equal to 37.12 meter. So we substitute the value of the radius into the equation, and we divide the whole equation for the total area of half circles with half, because we only consider its half circles. So the area of the half circle is equal to 2164.39 meters. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I am Victor Ijishan and I will be explaining about the cross sections of the Eiffel Tower. A cross section is the intersection between a plane and a solid. In this section, we will be looking at a few cross sections of the Eiffel Tower. Firstly, the longitudinal cross section. From the longitudinal cross sections, we can see that there are some semicircles at the bottom of the building. The arch shape of the semicircle has an effect of distributing the weight of the building as well as improve the wind resistance of the building. From this cross section, we can also see that the upper part of the Eiffel Tower is cross-hatched as the irons are interconnected between the four main pillars. However, the interconnection between the pillars consists of hollow triangle. This improves the wind resistance of the Eiffel Tower. The overall geometrical shape of the cross-section is similar to an isosceles triangle. This is a stable structure for buildings, as the building will have lower center of gravity. This is the front view of the Eiffel Tower. At the base main part, the Eiffel Tower consists of 4 pillars which are made up of several iron cables. These iron cables are arranged to form hollow square pillars. The square design of the pillars helps in supporting the Eiffel Tower. Meanwhile, the hollow square enables wind to pass through, at the same time allow the spaces to be used to build elevators and also staircases. Although not shown in this diagram, the 4 pillars are located very far away from each other, forming a 125 meter times 125 meter square base of the tower. The wide base also contributes to the stability of the Eiffel Tower. At the first floor, the designer maintained the square structure of the building from the base. Its size 66 meter times 66 meter, meanwhile, is smaller compared to the base. At the first floor or the first platform, the 4 pillars are connected to each other for the first time. Such connection is important to provide support for the pillars, since the pillars are slanted but not straight. Between the first and second floor, the 4 square pillars continue to extend outwards with no interconnection between them. Only after the second floor, the pillars are connected with each other with iron cables and lastly merged at the third floor. Still, the interconnections are hollow in order to improve wind resistance. This diagram shows the cross-sections at the 3 levels of the Eiffel Tower. From this diagram, you can see that the area of the Eiffel Tower at each floor decreases as it goes up. However, they maintain the shape as squares and have the same center. This means that Eiffel Tower forms a structure which is like to a square pyramid.
Hi, my name is ATIKAH binti Majais. So I'll be explaining about part C, which is the summarization, conclusion and relationship between geometry and culture. In summary, based on what we have investigated in part A, Eiffel Tower has a very unique and impressive building with the current height of 1,024 feet, which was the tallest structure ever for its first 41 years of construction, and total weight of 10,100 tons. As we all know, Eiffel Tower is one of the biggest attractions for tourists because of its uniqueness and its beautiful scenery, especially during night, since it is estimated 5 billion lights shining on it. Besides, based on what we have been explained in part B, it can be stated that Eiffel Tower is a stable building since the shape of triangles is very crucial in constructing the large scale of building to give the massive strength to avoid the building from deforming. Throughout the structure, there are hundreds of triangles and parallelograms with the base of 4 large semicircles on each side of the tower, and the railing of the tower formed very perfect rectangles. So it can be concluded that Eiffel Tower is very similar to the shape of 4-side pyramid. In conclusion, every building in the world is built with professionalism and was applied with geometry, which is the branch of mathematics that studies shapes and their relationship to each other. Length, area, and volumes are dealt here. Circumferences, radius, and areas are one of the concepts concerning length and area. Also, the volume of 3D shapes such as cubes, cylinder, pyramids, and sphere can be computed using geometry. The relationship between geometry and culture is that Eiffel Tower is the symbol of France and magnifies the French genius. Its height and unique silhouette floating above the Paris landscape quickly made the Eiffel Tower one of the most popular attractions in Paris. Since the beginning, Eiffel Tower drew attention and served as the theatre for numerous events in life of Paris and France. The grandiose fireworks on July 14, national level event and large-scale sport event. The tower can be seen from any and various points around the Paris. Besides, it is very common that Eiffel Tower is represented on logos. Most of the time, it is about Parisian organization, Paris Airport, Paris Aquarium, Olympic Games in 2024, Firefighter of Paris, and many more. It is undeniable that Eiffel Tower is one of the wonders of the world.